All right, we got Laura Gutierrez, head coach Taylor Wagner, and Olivia Reed with us. 70-57 final, last game of the regular season, Colorado Mesa. You guys are four-way co-champions in the RMAC. Congratulations on that regular season title with the postseason coming up. Coach, we'll start with you. Just your opening statement on tonight's game and tonight's win.
Yeah, it was a long day waiting for the game to start, and I was just happy for our girls. I thought we came out and responded really well and built some confidence early on, and then it just kind of continued and carried on throughout the rest of the game. And, what the girls did this season, it's hard. It's hard to, win a championship, and we pushed and pushed, especially these last couple weeks. We had to win every game, and they came up, and I think we won the last 6 in a row, and they just did a phenomenal job. And when we needed them to step up, the girls stepped up.
Olivia, we'll go to you. 30-16 for you tonight. It just seemed like there were a lot of looks for you inside. Coach, always loves his sets, but it seems like midway through the game was just get the ball to Olivia, and it was that simple. Can you just talk about your game tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I think early on we were able to get it inside, and I was able to get some clean looks and finish them, and so we just kind of kept going back to what was working. So.
Laura, for you, obviously your senior night tonight, emotional night for you. Just talk about your game tonight and the senior night ceremony you just got to be a part of.
The biggest thing that was just running through my head was to get a win. That's all I want for this team. And I had a few family come out from a long ways, so that was really amazing. I love them. So, and just playing with this team, just winning with this team is great. I love them.
All right, questions.
So you guys had the latest tip-off of anybody in the conference tonight, and just try to keep everything else other than this game out of your minds all week, because everybody knows the math and everything going into it. Was it just concentrate this week and just go play one game? And
I think obviously we're worried about what other teams are doing, but at the end of the day we can't rely on them to give us favors at all. I think we learned that early in the season, and we just wanted to focus on us and getting this win.
It's like, Olivia, it was one of those things where for a while you kind of you set your jaw, is what my dad would say. It's like, give me the ball and I'm going up.
Yeah,
is it just one of those nights that?
Yeah, seeing the first one go in and seeing how just the matchup was different this game than when we played them last time, and so that kind of helped a little bit, I think. But seeing the first one go in and just gaining that confidence and just going, yeah.
Looking from where this team came from last year with so young and such a huge learning curve, to see how they've, it's basically the same group.
Yeah.
To where they are right now. What kind of spurred them to that, I guess?
I think early on I kind of saw it back in August and September. There was just a different feel with this team, and, last year was obviously a tough year. We had girls that hadn't played much, and then we had the 8 injuries, season-ending injuries, that played a big factor into it. But this year they were locked in, and it's pretty much the same team, and the girls just came in, and I really liked the feel of how they set the tone early on, and you could see the leadership, and there was a different desire. They knew what it was going to take, and this is a tough league, and it's tough to play and win every night, and I felt like the girls stepped up each and every week. We got better, and as the season went on, we just our defense really stepped up, and that was the key in everything. About middle of the year, we were halfway from defensive field goal percentage, points allowed, and I think today we're in first with that in the RMAC. And so that's a testament to the girls kind of buying in on the defensive side, and you kind of see what happens. And all the teams that are in it play great D and that won it. And so I'm just happy for our team and what they did all year long.
Yeah, obviously, Schmidt just had a terrific game, and it was one of those things where it really didn't matter who you put on her. They were trying to do everything, and for a while, basically you're just trying to deny her the ball. I mean, it's really the only way to kind of stop a kid who gets on a streak like that. But other than that, you really didn't allow anybody else to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, we wanted to keep everyone in check. And, I mean, Schmidt had a great game at Westminster. I think she had 28 2 nights ago. And she's a tough guard, you know, and she's a big guard, and she can come off screens and elevate over people. And, you know, towards the end we were just trying to limit her touches. But I thought she played a phenomenal game.
I mean, girls, I mean, conference championship. I mean, obviously, as a senior, I mean, that's kind of a dream to win a conference championship. Now you're going, you know, as long as you win in the conference tournament, you're right here. I mean, what does it kind of mean for this team to do what you've done this year?
To play at home, I mean, it means everything. I think we're going into with the mentality that, I mean, we can't take any game for granted. We can't take any practice for granted, even film session. Like, we got to study and just keep focused on what the bigger goal is.
Yeah, being home is huge, and just I think our community is great. We get a great crowd, and we feed off of each other here, and I think we've really bought in this year to protecting our home court, and that was something that last year we didn't do quite as well, but I feel like it's huge.
Yeah, it worked pretty well this year.
Now, Coach, for you guys, like Patty just said, have the postseason coming up. How are you planning to keep emotions in check and also deal with the turnaround playing again on Tuesday night?
Yeah, it's going to come quick, and we talked about that in the locker room. And, you know, our matchup looks like someone that we played recently. So we've got to get some rest, and you know, it's a new season. Everybody can go out and win it, and everyone has a desire to advance to the regional tournament, and that's one thing that, you know, we want to do too. There's more championships to be won, and you know, I like where we're at, and hopefully the girls, we lock in the next couple days and just come out. And right now it's just who's going to compete and grind to the end. And you know, you kind of are who you are, but you can fine tune a little bit of things, but the toughest teams, they advance.
Then also for all three of you guys, regional rankings came out. Are you paying any attention to that, or just looking forward to the RMAC conference tournament right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but they change so much, you know. I mean, it's a good barometer of where you're at, but right now we've just got to focus on this next week, and hopefully we get a couple more wins.
Yeah, I think if we take care of just one game at a time and focus on us, then the rest will fall into place how we want it to. So.
Yeah, I think we know that, I mean, we got to win every game from now on. There's no letdowns, and it doesn't matter where we're ranked regionally, whatever. Like, we have to go out there and win regardless where we end up.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.